So you're trying to share. How much are you paying for your part of your room?
About 400 euros.
1000.
1,000. Ooh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Hey guys and girls, it's Kathy Cat. This time we're going to go hit the streets of Tokyo and ask the foreigners from all around the world how much on average they actually pay for their flats, for their living, and how big they actually are. So this is something we would like to compare to Japanese rent. Is it really as expensive as we think it is to live in Tokyo? Let's compare and ask foreigners in Japan.
So where are you guys from?
Virginia.
Is it a house, an apartment? Where do you live?
We stay on base in Yokosuka, so yeah.
How much is that?
The military basically pays for the cost of living that's out there. So it's pretty simple. All we got to take care of is like the groceries and basically minor stuff such as that. It's pretty easy.
It includes the place where you're living.
But it's pretty expensive.
How do you know how much it is?
We get BAH. So
Yeah, you receive the BAH, so it's basically like a basic housing allowance, and that'll let you know the cost of living there, but they give you the money to pay for it. So it's free for us, but they pay for it.
Do you know how much it is to live on the barrack? Like, is it in a flat or an apartment or the barracks or I don't know what it's called?
It's an apartment, but it's towers. So it's pretty big inside once you see inside of it.
It's like a kind of Japanese mansion type where it's
Yeah.
like lots and lots of apartments.
yeah.
Okay, how many rooms do you have and how much would you have to pay for it?
We have 3 rooms and it's probably about 1,500.
Right. So if you go now and you look for a place, what are like your criteria for a place now that you're like the 3 of you living together?
Somewhere that's kid friendly because we have her. We have to kind of think about her. A safe environment. I kind of like the nicer things, so renovated, nice appliances, a nice kitchen. That's my
What's like the most important item for you in the house, item-wise?
beds. A bed. You don't want to sleep on the floor. It's not comfortable.
So you're not up with the tatami style.
No thanks. I need a bed and a mattress.
Where are you from?
Finland.
Belgium.
Have you lived by yourself in Finland before?
Yes, now currently living by myself. It's a shared apartment. At the moment I don't have a tenant, but they might bring someone anytime soon. So basically I have a room in a 2-room apartment.
Right, and you're trying to look for someone for a roommate right now.
I'm praying that no one comes.
It's
Why?
like a student apartment.
So basically getting your own apartment is too expensive and people tend to, especially students, tend to get their own room.
Forever.
So you're trying to share. How much are you paying for your part of your room?
About 400 euros.
400 euros. That's not so bad. Well, how is the situation close to a station, close in the center? Which city?
So Helsinki is the capital, but
You're in the capital.
no, that's the thing.
Oh, right.
I'm at the smaller town on the north. It takes me 1 hour to commute to my work. City center will be around 500, 600 typical.
Just for a student apartment,
Yes.
yeah.
Kind of pricey. What is good about your flat and what's bad about your flat?
Good is that it's in a very quiet district. There are almost no people around and it has nice parks nearby. So the air is very fresh and nice. So from this respect, yes. From everything else, it's not good.
Everything else. What's the worst thing about your flat?
It's cold during winters, and winters are very cold in Finland. But because it's so cheap, they don't really give any good heating. It's just like in Japan, they don't have central heating. But here they do have central heating, they just don't use it.
Turn it on. I have my own apartment because I'm not a student, so I have to get my own apartment. Well, I live in the south of Brussels, so it's a little more expensive to live in. I pay about 800 euros for my apartment, but I get a nice space for myself and also a nice garden and everything else. So I would say my situation is a little better than hers. But the problem is that I have to pay extra charges for like the concierge and like everything else, like the internet. So these are not subsidized, so I have to pay extra for almost everything. Comes out around like 1,000 euros to a month to live around there.
It
Yeah,
adds up quite a lot.
it's pretty much, yeah.
So how many rooms does your apartment have?
I live in a studio. It's like 44 square meters. Yeah.
That's huge.
For Belgium, it's kind of small because everyone they say Belgians are born with a brick in their stomach because they buy apartments very young, like 25 years old. They already own an apartment. Yeah, I don't own an apartment, so most Belgians have like a huge apartment, like villas, to live in. I don't.
It seems to be like a big curve. Everyone is into real estate in Belgium.
Pretty much, yeah. I think 80% of the population owns a house at least. Yeah, so Belgian population. I'm not talking about expats. So
When you decide on your room, what is like important for your room? Like it's one of the things where you will decide on your room.
well, the apartment is situated. Like, what's the proximity to my workplace and also the city? I don't want to be living so far outside, especially in Brussels, because getting to places is very difficult without your local bus passes, and they're very expensive. So that's probably one of the things. And also a nice garden and stuff like that, and close to nature, because my apartment has a nice place, a place where I could just walk around or like enjoy the fresh air inside a big city. So that's quite nice. So that I enjoy about my apartment.
Just try to get the cheapest possible,
Just
really.
this company is kind of a student company, so they give apartments only for students. And if I refused it at that point, then I wouldn't get any other choice. So unless I reapply again and wait for a couple of more months.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just grab whatever they give and
Yeah, it's pretty much take it or leave it.
yeah.
Harsh. Okay, where are you from?
Spain.
Which city?
Seville.
Did you live by yourself or did you live with your family?
By myself. She's
With my family.
I sharing a flat because it's expensive. So I can cost myself. Barcelona.
Barcelona. How much is the whole apartment in Barcelona?
1000.
1,000. Ooh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
1,000 euros for the whole apartment, but you share.
Yeah. I only paid 500.
And you live with someone like a friend or
No.
boyfriend?
No. It's I didn't know her before I entered the apartment.
So you just needed a roommate.
Yeah.
But you might like something else. So what do you like about your flat?
The bathroom is big. I love that.
Good. Those were all our questions. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Gaijin houses are a big thing recently in Japan, especially in Tokyo, where foreigners come together and they share a room together. So that is the thing that might resemble the households abroad as you have seen them. So if you are coming to Japan, maybe you might find yourself in a Gaijin house and speaking with loads of people from different countries in order to make living in Tokyo a little bit cheaper. So how about you? Have you ever shared a room? Let us know and leave us comments down below. I hope I catch you soon for more videos. And don't forget, push that subscribe button if you're new for more stuff from us. And hit the like button as well on the way out. Thanks so much for watching and catch you soon. Bye.